Hey guys, it's Jackie. I just wanted to show this card to you really quick. It's my Father's Day card. I know I said I was thinking about using the Proper Gentleman paper pad by Graphic 45, but this was much more suiting for my particular dad. He's always been really interested in, just the army movies and just military stuff, and he used to take me to like museums with tanks and stuff when I was little. He's just really interested in it. He's never served or anything. He just is one of those guys that finds that fascinating. So I thought, instead of doing something to, use a product that I sell, which is, Graphic 45, that paper pad is awesome, and I still might make a card with it just for the heck of it. But I wanted to, just try to be, just go with my heart on it, and I wanted to make something that, when he opens the card, I just want him to be like, cool. So that was my idea here, and I also got some new mediums that I wanted to use, so I'll show you what those are. Okay, so to do these mountains, I used the golden molding paste, and I just used my finger. I just took it right out of there. So that's what it looks like. It's really creamy. It feels like a moisturizer to me. So like for your face, So it's really nice and creamy like that. So I just used my finger and put it on there like that. And then my dog's hair is stuck on there. Sorry. Okay, so, and then I did the same thing over on this side, but I only wanted it to be really rigid along the river, so I did it a lot like that there, and then over here I kind of smoothed it down, and then every once in a while I kind of not flick it up, but take my finger and go like that really quick, where the rest of them I'd kind of smooth it a little bit. So, same thing with this mountain up here. I would just pat it on there, and then I try to do a little bit more of a smooth motion towards, mostly just towards the bottom over here. And the first thing I did is, this is just chipboard, and the first thing I did was I painted it with some white acrylic paint. So that was the first thing I did. I dried it off, and then I did the molding paste that I was just talking about to do the mountains. And then, well, that's a mountain, then that's just the stream is curving around the mountain, so that's why it stops. And I just decided to continue it up here. So anyways, I did the molding paste, and then I dried it. I used my heat gun to speed it up. And then I wanted to do the river, so I used this self-leveling clear gel to do that. What I did, let me show you if I can get this open. So this is what it looks like. I also used, oh no, okay, I can remember what I did now. First, what I did was I actually just dipped my finger in it, and I laid some down, just kind of flat. And then while I was doing that, I took a popsicle stick, and I took one of those artist, grab it, one of these, and I just put the well, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself here, let me go grab, I'll show you. Okay, so what I did was I took my color wash, my denim color wash, and I very carefully sprayed it into here. And then I took one drop of this Springtime, the Peacock Feathers Distress ink, and I, dropped that in there. And then I took a craft stick and just kind of scooped some out and put it in there with those. Took my paintbrush, swirled it around. So by this time, that first layer that I put on there that was clear was kind of starting to dry and solidify. So I put that new concoction over that, then I also tried to make sure that I had more of it in the middle so that the middle of the river would look darker. And I didn't do that on this top one up here. I actually just used that concoction that I made up here without putting the clear base on. And I wish I hadn't. I wish I had done it the way I did down here. I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but I can. I can tell that that looks more of like a river to me, because it looks like it does have some deep and shallow parts, where this one's just kind of like, I don't know, it does look, you know, wavy or whatever, but it's not. I just don't think it looks as good as the one down here. So that's how I did that. And then the green that you see on there is just Forest Moss Distress ink. Hold on, I'm going to back up really quick. So I still had not colored these mountains yet. I took Tea Dye Distress ink with a sponge, and I just sponged it over all of that. Then I used Spanish Copper Rub and Buff, which that's where you're seeing the color variation in there. It was the Rub and Buff, and I just did that all over there. Then I took Forest Moss Distress ink on a sponge and just kind of swiped it around. That lighter green is actually because I had molding paste on that spot, but I didn't go over it with the tea dye or the Rub and Buff, so it got that lighter color when I put the Forest Moss over it. That's just what happened. That's how it reacted with the molding paste. So I actually did not use a different ink color there. That's just kind of how it reacted. And I think it looks alright. It's kind of interesting, you know, it has the different edge. Maybe the grass is not doing so well right there or something. I don't know. But it's okay with me. I think it gives it, you know, just a little bit of extra character. These trees, I just hand drew those using my Spectrum Noir markers. I mean, I don't think they look that great, but they don't look that bad. I did draw like twigs in and everything, and then I went over them. But I guess since I used my blending pen, you can't really see where the twigs are. But I just wanted to put some trees in there. And then basically my dad's side is the green side, because this guy is surrendering, and I think that guy was probably getting close to surrendering, and these guys are, you know, standing their ground. So that's his side. And then on the inside, I haven't finished it yet. I'm just gonna put, you know, a nice piece of paper in there, and I'm gonna put just wanted to make you a card that would make you say cool, Happy Father's Day, you know, love, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So those army men that you're seeing on there, I just got from the dollar store. They came in this big old pack for $1. And then what I did, because they're on these little stands, I just really carefully took my Tonic Studios Tim Holtz scissors, because they can cut through all sorts of stuff. And I just like really, really carefully went in there and kind of like just nipped away at it, basically. I'll try to show you what I did. Some of their feet didn't come out so well because of that, but you can only, you know, do it so much, you know, so perfect. But I'll show you. So this guy, I just clipped his foot off. Well, I didn't clip his foot off, it's on there. I clipped it off the platform. So he still has a foot though. Probably take part off too. So anyways, yeah, so I just adhered them on there with hot glue, and that was my finished project. So hopefully this gives you an idea of, you know, maybe some way to think out of the box to give your dad a card that's really him. I'm so happy that I got to make this card for him, because I can't tell you how many years I have gone to the store and looked for a card for him, and I have always thought, I wish they would have some cool Army-themed cards for my dad, because they have fishing, they have hunting, and he doesn't do any of that. He just likes, you know, Army stuff and whatever, so they never have cards like that. So I'm so glad that I just, you know, got into this so that I actually was able to make him one this year, and I think he's really going to like it, so I'm pretty excited for him to open it, and especially since he's really hard to buy gifts for. He, like, says he has everything he wants, so it's like, fine, at least, you know, at least I was able to make you something this year that I think you'll think is awesome. So, anyways, hopefully this has given you, some ideas of maybe, you know, what you could do for your dad for Father's Day if they don't have kind of cards that you like out there. Or, I mean, obviously if you're watching this video, you probably make cards, so you'll want to make a one anyways. But if you have any questions about how I did anything, just let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!